Hello everybody, welcome back to our tips and tricks videos. In this video I would like to explain you the master rate, which is also located inside the magic speed view. The master rate is basically a fader which controls the trick time, the fade and the delay time of all the sequences which are running at the moment. So in this case here, over here, I have my main sequence. The trigger is set to time. I have 10 seconds trick time and a fade time of 3 seconds. So the sequence is running automatically from Q1 to Q5, and it changes the color of the fixtures and switches the dimmer on and off. That's what you see over here. There is another sequence which has also a trigger of time and trick time and fade time and all these things, and both of these sequences are running at the moment, and when I bring up the rate master, then it changes the speed of the trick time and also the fade. So when I bring up the fader, the fade time is faster and also the trick time between the cues is faster. And this is what is marked with this small star here inside the cues view. So you see now I have a trick time of 6 seconds and a fade time of 1.84 seconds. And when I bring the fader down to something slower, then I see that the trick time is higher than the original value of 10 seconds. And this is also for the fade time, and if I had a delay time inside this sequence, then it would also influence this delay time. With the one button over here, you can set the rate time back to the default value, so then it's your original timing. So the master rate is basically a fader which allows you manual control about trick time, fade, and delay time on the fly. But the question, or one question left, how can I get this master rate onto a fader? This is really easy. You push the store button, then the speed button, and then you hit one of the buttons of a fader. And then the console comes up with the question, what would you like to have, the master speed or the master rate? And then you choose the master rate and it's there. That's pretty easy. One additional thing, I've mentioned it in my last video about the master speed. When you throw an eye on your master cue list and then go to the settings of this executor, then you have two checkboxes to enable or disable the master speed and the master rate for this specific sequence. So I disable the master rate for my master sequence, and this means that now the master rate has no influence anymore on my master sequence. So the trick time stays at 10 seconds. And when I throw an eye on the other sequence which is running, then you see, okay, here is the influence of the master rate. So that's all pretty easy, and yeah, basically all about the master rate. Have fun, play a little bit around with it, and if you have questions, please let us know.